Greetings, greetings, greetings. It's Wednesday, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Chris the Rebel. It's time to have that discussion. Valuing thy gold like Fort Knox. That's the catchphrase today that you need to keep on your brain. This is what we're going to need, fellas, for the future. It's a cake baked for us. It's a sweet cake being baked for us by the women. Understand, I love cake. I'm going to take advantage of the cake, and taking advantage is the discussion today. Now, there's an understanding. The soft girl era has been introduced. There are several different versions that are being promoted on social media. There's the version of getting your nails done, bubble bath, all of those different things. That's what we see, fellas. Then there's the other version that is something like this.
And then when I lower my voice and I need to be taken seriously and handled delicately, and I just look and I'm like, baby, look, I'm not okay. I need this. I need you. I get whatever the fuck I want. Who told me to be aggressive? This is crazy.
Now, as you can see, fellas, this is something that you can't change. Many women are trying to introduce this aspect into their life, and I think it's a good thing. All people can change. I'm a firm believer of that. If we couldn't change, then what's the point in trying to do better? The question that many ask, is this manipulation or is this an apology? What is manipulation? Obviously, you've seen Baby. She's attractive, smoking hot. Many men, hey, after listening to all that, they with everything she said, they going for it. Many men would say that's manipulation. That's her just saying that. When times get better, when whatever happens, inflation goes away, gas prices get cheaper, all of that different stuff, then all of this is going to change. She's going to go back to her rebellious, free-spirited ways. Now, then there's another argument of the apology. Women are apologizing for this behavior. They're saying they want to return back to being the good girls that they were raised to be, and that if you allow them the grace and mercy, they will return to do these things. So what exactly is the problem? So this next clip, it comes courtesy of Facebook. It is Miss Candace Owens speaking. What was the old saying? Eat the meat, spit out the bones? Yeah, that's it. So with no further ado, here goes this clip.
There are crappy men in the world, right? But men are crappy because we've created a system where manhood has become obsolete. Mm-hmm. You keep increasingly telling men more and more they can't matter. When I say, who are they being told that by? You know, like I said, there's more sinister implications here of why we're making manhood obsolete. When we're saying masculinity is wrong, this is backwards. You don't need a man. You can just have a baby without a man. You're starting to see that sort of programming happening with young women. When you're telling women to act like men, you should aspire to the things that men naturally might aspire to. Mm-hmm. When you remove the more natural feeling of men being providers and women being nurturers, which is a beautiful yin and yang that just works, right? Mm-hmm. So you're creating men to feel obsolete, and then women are complaining because men aren't being men. You know, it doesn't work that way, right? And not only that, then increasingly you're telling women to be the opposite of what I think men want. You complain about men, but are you being the type of a woman that a man would want, right? It's a self-perpetuating problem. And then you say that and they, oh my God, Candace is a horrible human being. And I'm looking at you going, I'm not a dude. I wouldn't date you.
Now, as you seen, she was like, I wouldn't date you. Now, either way, whether you agree with what was said or what was not said, one thing that is happening is that relationships are suffering. When we transition over from traditional relationships, the modern relationship was supposed to have the woman and the man both going to work. With two salaries, we're supposed to be able to balance out all of the family expenses and all that, because it was only one person going to work and all of the stress on that one person. This is what was pushed. Now, this is not happening. It's creating some type of dynamic that hasn't been seen before, that in order for you to take full advantage of women being in their feminine position, you must push yourself in a way of value, in a way of purpose, in a way of mindset, of valuing what you have. In order to do that, having an elephant memory, fellas, is the most important thing that is needed if you are on your purpose and do understand the economic situation that we're in this country. If you understand all of those things, then having an elephant memory about how things are in the environment is very important. Because what I'm saying really shouldn't be anything that we should be arguing back and forth about. because this is male nature 101, is to acquire assets, gold, then protect it like Fort Knox. I'm gone.
Yeesh. Money monster.
Turn it up.
We outside today. We outside today.